My name is Luz. I am from Colombia, and I arrived here 2.5 years ago. I am talking today not about my journey, my past. I am going to talking about my present and my future. I'll let you know why. I am 47 years old. I had 1 bachelor, 2 degrees, 1 master. I was university lecturer. I had a good job. I had a good social position in my country. I had family. I had friends. I didn't need to move another country. But one day, working in a left political party, my family was threatened. I bought a ticket and arrived to Australia as international student. When we arrived to Australia, we required our political asylum. Until October last year, I was asylum seeker, and my family was threatened. Yes? And I just need to escape to our country, lost all the things, and arrived here without nothing, like a scratch. Start again 2.5 years ago. Other thing that happens to me is that I never speak English before. I was completely independent in my country, and here I was completely dependent. My husband, I had my husband and my youngest daughter living with me. Probably at the beginning, the person who can leave to looking for a job was my husband. My daughter left to her college, and I was alone in home, making some activities I never did before. I never cooking in my country. I never washed the dishes in my country. I don't know how to use the washing machine. Probably someone helped to me there. And be a business woman, a university lecturer, and be a nothing in this country, we lost. Women lost, mainly women, we lost our self-esteem. We are nothing in this country if we can't speak in English. The first 6 months, I was in home, learning how vacuum, learning how dust, feeling probably, and I am going to talk about the women's role, not just my role, probably the power relationships in our homes change. My daughter was my interpreter. She has the power over me outside. Yes? And the relationship, she thinks that she can treat me without problem because she has the problem. She has the power here. My husband same. She arrived to home, very tired to work, and I was in home, trying to organize the home. She was expecting that I attend him all the time. Cry, cry, cry. Yes? And sometimes I start to study English in a community center because we don't have money, and meet women like me in the same situation. Probably these women had 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 40 years living here without English, without self-esteem. I said, Luz, you need to change, because could be this is your future if your attitude not change. This is a little bit because the problem is not about the language. It's about opportunities to job. Who are going to employ me without language? How recovery to be a university lecturer without language? It's about gender. Women first generation could be has more problems than the others. And it's about our self-esteem, how to be confident, independently if I can speak in English or not, how recovering my self-esteem. What we can do with exploration, innovation, and experimentation. Is okay the pronunciation?
Yeah.
And the first 6 months, I started with the idea to make a place when women with limited English from different countries, I am okay? Mm-hmm. From different countries to have a place for us where we can cooking together, enjoy together, could be sell coffee and handicrafts together, and has psychological support and employment support, a caseworker support in the same place. And I did a big business plan for a big Christian Catholic organization. And they said, sorry, you are a known person in this country, $400,000 for the first 5 years of your project is a lot of money for a known person. We can help you. So I started alone with my friends. The idea at the beginning was making friends, different cultures, speaking English, just connecting each other because we don't have network, and if we can connect in each other, it's a good way. Just cooking together, playing together, to know each other. But 6 months after, probably the project no function because just was funny and people has more problem. For example, money. We need to get money. This is necessary to look other way. That's what the solution was looking for a project. Okay, we are going to organize one project together. We are going to try to write one book that tell our stories. And this is the project that I am going to tell you today, handmade by multicultural women. Talking about how we are going to make a business together. And the beginning, to make a business is not easy for everybody, less for women like us with poor self-esteem and poor language. So I took two women to the hands, come in, go to spotlight, we are going to make handicrafts, choose what we are going to do. We decide to make this kind of thing, but making handicrafts is a solitary activity, and I was the person who are looking for a shop to sell our craft, and the lady was alone in home making their craft. I thought this is no function, I need to change the strategy. I am looking for markets, festivals, bazaars, and the women make their crafts in home. I put the table in different markets, and all these women try to sell their products to English, to Australian people. And they must speak in English, and they start to change their mind. This is advertising, women selling together different crafts. Marketing, women together supporting each other. They try to understand the preferences of the clients. At the beginning, yellow scarf. Now nobody buy. So they say, oh, probably yellow no function. Black scarf. Scarf. And they start to learn through the clients how to sell their product. And I am going to try to tell some stories on how empower women with give the opportunity to earn money, change life of the families. She lives from Central Link with her family, but now she in a market can make $200 per market and Centralink give her 800 per month, mind change. I can be businesswoman. Now I am here because probably when I am talking about who I am, who I have done in these 2.5 years, I start to meet people who want to work with me, and the group are going to change. Probably handmade by multicultural women is a name no easy to remind. Just we are going to change the name, and I need your feedback about the name. The objective is support women in the transition to economic dependency to be a businesswoman. And we are looking for not just sell crafts. We start to sell food, and we start to sell important things of our countries and sell this too. And now we are looking for a workshop when we can work together to improve our products with different designers. And we are going to start to sell through internet, our website, our products. And this is the future of the project. Again, another. And this is my family. My husband, my daughter, youngest daughter that lived with me, and now we are waiting for her. She is in Germany at the moment because it's not possible to live in Colombia. My reflection about past, present, future. The future didn't exist. The past is just experience that we can learn about. The only way is how to be happy in the present. Happy in the present, thinking that the future is the present of tomorrow, but thinking in the present. Another thing that I learned in these 2.5 years ago is about multiculturalism. Multiculturalism is not about food, it's about people, and how people of different thinking how can live together. Thank you.